Hey guys, welcome back to another Six Sages Gaming unboxing video. Today we have the new Opus 5 starters that we're going to be going through. We're going to be starting off with the Fire Ice deck featuring Stara, as you can see the cover there. And I was obviously a little bit disheartened because she's not as good as she was in the chapter series, but I think that Moogles can be a thing. So I wanted to kind of, as we're waiting this Opus 4.5 meta, it's really awkward to do any content this week. So we're going to do some unboxing, talk about the cards, and talk about a booster box unboxing, hopefully at the end of it, depending on how the week goes, because we're going to go to the Petite Cup, so that's obviously going to take up a lot of time. Also, be very careful when you unwrap these, because it's very easy to scratch the side of your cards. And we're going to go from there, figure out what we want to do with content, and then, of course, next Monday night, so I'll put a link in the comments below, we're going to be streaming directly from the Six Sages Gaming house, if you will, and kind of do some more live games and stuff like that. So of course we have Stara, and for those that don't know, the best thing I like about Final Fantasy is that you get a playset of all the starter cards. So you have to buy one starter deck and you're good to go. So Stara, she's a 5-cost, 7,000 EX burst. You get to discard a Moogle, choose a forward, and dull it. So she always gets to clear the way for herself because you can build a Moogle-centric deck. And then of course, when she enters the field, you can search for a job Moogle and add to your hand. So maybe you're missing that key backup that you wanted. Maybe you want to search for a no-no, or maybe search for the Moogle that we're going to talk about a little bit later that pairs even better with her. Then when she attacks, you get to activate all the job Moogles you control. So clearly we're going to have a Moogle-themed deck based around this. Now the starter is Fire and Ice. I'm going to see maybe if we can do Ice Wind. At least that's where my first mind went to untap some extra backups, but we'll see. So we have 3 of those. Then we have Mog 13-2. You can give Noelle or Sarah first strike and brave until end of turn. So already you can imagine that this is going to be a match made in heaven. So you can make her an 8K, possibly a 9K with first strike and brave when you need it. And again, she's going to clear the way for the problematic cards. Obviously, I just opened these, so they're going to be sticking a little bit together. All our starter cards are going to be on top. We have UL, I believe is how you pronounce that. Look at the top card of your deck. You can only use this ability once per turn. When it's put into the field, into the break zone, put the top 10 cards of your deck into the break zone. So interesting that we have a 2-drop backup that's going to work with some other cards maybe later on, maybe in the set, but just another starter card to keep in the back of your mind. Arithmetician, select a number, dull the forward. Now he's a forward himself, so Ice is all about playing these cards that dull your opponent's forwards in a favorable way. So this is just another great way if they're a heavy wind-water deck, for example, if they're all in on kind of the Bard's Pain train and have a bunch of 3-drops. Just he's going to dull himself anyways, name 3, and you're going to be good to clear for a few points of damage as well. Bard, now these are going to be some cards that we've seen previously. Choose a forward and dull it. Making sure that these aren't stuck together. Shiva, another card. Notice how it does have the new template, so it is a kind of a confirmed reprint of Opus 1 in that regard, at least with what the cards have. Some summoners, some knights, going to be rounding out your basic guys. Hurdy, one of the other Moogles you might want to consider playing. Again, you can set your backups in a way where if you're going against a Golbez deck, you can have 2 Moogles for your backup, make it so they just can't attack their 2-drops. There's a lot of interesting numbers that you can get Hurdy up to. Ghoul, nothing too exciting, and then a Knight to end that out. Now going on to our Fire section, we have Amodar. It's interesting that, so in a set review, which we may or may not get around to, I think that this is finally the set where monsters are going to get a lot more love than they've had previously. Yes, we've seen the Water Earth monster list, but monsters didn't feel like they had that big of an impact as we were all expecting. Now this next set, 100% I think monsters are going to be the way to go. So this is a nice 4-drop that's going to become a 10K first strike and brave. That's pretty good for a 4-drop slot. Is it going to see play in every fire deck? I'm not sure, but it's just another nice option to have. And then when you put a forward you control, or when a forward you control is put in the break zone, you get to double his power. So keep that card in mind if we get any sacrifice outlets. Will be something to keep in consideration. So here's Noel, the other card that we talked about. If you control Sarah, becomes a 9K, and then you can play him out of your break zone. So just a great way to get a card back turn after turn that you might want to be able to use block. Now it is only during your turn during the main phase, so no surprise blockers there, but still worth looking into. The new Nora is very interesting, and I really like this card for a Fire or Lightning Final Fantasy XIII deck. So if you guys liked the Lightning Ice 13 deck from the Opus 1 block, I definitely think this is going to be what you want to pick up. There's a lot of nice additions to the 13 package, and they just play so well together. So if you pick up both 13 starter decks, I think you're going to be in a pretty good place to start playing at your locals. Caius was a great card in Limited. I'm not sure how much play he's going to see. 4-drop 9k Brave is nice, but he does make you discard, so can be a good, can be a bad. Get it. I know a lot of people are going to be excited about for the Golbez decks. So shout out to someone that gets the Golbez deck right that can play this card as well. I think it's going to be very interesting. Black Mage we've seen before. Some of these are sticking together. Evokers. Again, Brynhildr with the new template, which is very beautiful to see. So we can get that even a little bit closer, I guess. I'm trying not to get the light to glare it. Then we have Little Saws that can be very, again, aggressive when you want them to. Again, new template. I love it. I really wish we could have more of these cards in a new template. And block, and then finally bomb at the end. So where does this deck go? I think, again, that if you want to focus on the Moogle package, you might want to go more of a Wind Ice route. Obviously, Stara is going to be your main card for this type of deck and what you want to be doing with it. Beyond that, I think Fire Lightning 13 is probably going to be a safe bet as well. Probably staying away from the Moogle package in that regard and going more towards the Legendary Lightning and some of those cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop us a like. That helps us out a ton. Comment down below what deck your favorite version of Stara is going to be. Is it going to be Fire Ice, or are you going to do the Ice Wind? Let us know. We'll be happy to brew some decks with her, because obviously it's going to be one of my favorite cards in this new set. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for future Six Sages Gaming content. So thank you very much for watching, guys. On behalf of the rest of the Six Sages Gaming crew, we're going to catch you on the next one.
This video made possible thanks to our Patreon supporters. Thank you to our honorary sages.